so as to produce.
Yes.
Now that the 2nd to the 6th respondents, as I have submitted, it is in the public domain.
Yes.
That they are now with their family. There is no production that can be done by my clients. The only way my clients can produce them is to arrest them and bring them to court. And there is no need for that. It's for their advocates to make sure that they attend court.
Yes.
And my lord, there is an order that you issued on the 30th of December that prevents them.
What of the 7th petition applicant?
My lord, the 7th petition applicant, according to the my instructions and according to the reply affidavit, is not in the custody of the National Police Service or the Director of Criminal Investigation.
Why isn't the IG here to say that?
My lord, the IG is not here this morning, and the DCI is also not here this morning, because as they prepared for court this morning, an urgent security situation requiring their intervention arose. And my lord, pursuant to order number 8 that you issued on the 30th of December last year,
yes,
it is the request of those two public officers that for the purpose of their the representation of the institutions that they represent this morning,
yes,
they be represented by Mr. Paul Wachira.
Na kwingineko, tukisonga mbele, maafisa wa DCI katika kaunti ya Samburu wameanzisha uchunguzi wa kina kwa madai ya njama ya mauaji yaliyekuwa katibu wa Wizara ya Kilimo Richard Lesiampe. Njama ya kumwangamiza Lesiampe ilichapishwa kwenye mitandao ya kijamii huku gari lake likivamiwa kwenye barabara kuu ya Maralal kuelekea Baragoi weekend iliyopita. Lesiampe alifika katika kituo cha polisi na kuandikisha ripoti kuhusu njama hiyo ambayo imekuwa ikipangwa licha ya kugundulika na kuarifiwa na mmoja wa ndani wake dhidi ya njama hiyo, akitaka uchunguzi wa kina kufanywa, akitaja maisha yake yamo hatarini na familia yake.
There were allegations to assassinate me for reasons that I don't know. It's alleged that I was not supposed to go to Baragoi, or go to Samburu North or Samburu East, and that there were people who were supposed to kill me. They had hatched a plan to execute me for reasons that I don't know. And therefore, I decided to come and record a statement so that this is on record. I actually traveled to Samburu North, to Baragoi in particular, to attend a wedding of my friends, my family friends in Baragoi. And I came back the same night. And it happened that I was in a convoy of 2 vehicles, and I arrived Maralal safely. And the next day again, one of the vehicles that I had in the convoy went back to a place called Lesikan to pick some people. And they came with 2 other vehicles, and one of the vehicles was actually shot, which belongs to Samburu County government. In fact, a CEO and a driver was actually injured.
Na mtazamaji, katika taarifa za afya ni kwamba mchana leo naibu wa rais Profesa Kithure Kindiki, waziri wa afya Daktari Debra Mlongo Barasa na katibu mkuu wa wizara ya afya Mary Mudhoni na washikadau wa afya wamefanya ziara ya ukaguzi wa huduma za afya katika hospitali ya mafunzo na rufaa ya Kenyatta mjini Nairobi kutathmini hali ilivyo kuhusu utoaji wa huduma kwa wagonjwa, ikiwa ni hospitali kuu nchini. Naibu wa rais Kindiki akiendelea na ziara hiyo akikagua uhalisia wa bima ya afya taifa care, akitaja serikali ipo mbioni kuhakikisha imetoa huduma bora za afya kwa wananchi kote nchini kwa gharama ya chini na kila Mkenya kupata huduma hizo kwa wakati wowote. Kulingana na Kindiki, ametaja bima hiyo inatumika vizuri na kuwataka Wakenya kuendelea kujisajili.
Kenya Kwanza government has a number of areas that we would want to see transformation in our country. Some of the areas for transformation are in the economic sector, where we are transforming a number of value chains. But one of the pillars and one of the key deliverable areas is healthcare. And there is a pillar for the actualization of universal health coverage and making healthcare accessible to all the people of Kenya. And that's why there were some changes that have been made. We have changed the law, we have changed the institutional arrangements for delivery, and we introduced Taifa Care, which now is housed under the Social Health Authority, SHA. And therefore, I was asked by His Excellency the President to come and assess the impact and the experience that patients and health workers are having under the new Universal Health Coverage Program under Taifa Care. I have been able to talk to patients. I've also been briefed by the leadership of the hospital and the health workers here. I've been able at least to go to the trauma center where we've patients who are on emergency care. I've also been to the maternity and also other critical care patients who have medical issues like heart issues, kidney issues, and so forth and so forth. And finally, I've been able to see the now almost ready East Africa Kidney Institute, which is more or less complete and which His Excellency the President will be commissioning shortly once some of the outstanding issues are done.
Na mtazamaji, huku shule zikifunguliwa, kaunti ya Embu imefaulu kurekodi mabadiliko mazuri ya wanafunzi wote wa darasa la 8 hadi shule ya sekondari ya vijana chini ya mtaala unazingatia mahiri CBC na kiwango cha mpito cha 97% katika shule 335. Mkurugenzi wa elimu katika kaunti hiyo Kosigei Kipruto alithibitisha kuwa masomo yalikuwa yakiendelea bila kukoma, huku wengi wa wanafunzi wakisalia katika shule zao za awali na wachache tu ndio waliohama kwenye shule mpya. Akizungumza na wanahabari Jumatano hii leo, Kipruto alielezea kuwa kaunti hiyo ilifanya hatua kubwa katika kuboresha miundombinu. Jumla ya vyumba vya madarasa 137 vilikamilika katika awamu ya kwanza ya pili mwaka jana na kutoa nafasi za kutosha kwa wanafunzi. Alisisitiza zaidi kwamba madarasa 129 ya ziada yanaendelea kujengwa katika awamu ya 3 na 4 na mchakato wa zabuni tayari umekamilika.
As a county, we have 335 junior schools within the county, and we are fully prepared to handle grade 9. Actually, grade 9 reported yesterday, and as of today, the reporting is at 97%. We have had all the learners who have come to their respective schools where they were last year. There are very few who have shifted schools, those who have changed schools, but majority are those who were in grade 8 last year. As with the preparedness, with respect to infrastructure, we have already done 37 classrooms under phase 1 last year. Phase 1 and phase 2 were done last year. In total, we were able to complete 137 classes. The classrooms that have been finished and the learners are already in. We are also in the process of constructing the 129 new ones under phase 3 and phase 4. These are the classes that we have just finished the tendering process, and we are going to construct within the next 4 weeks. So by the end of this month, we expect these classes to be in use. And we also have 34 schools in the county with excess classrooms. And most of these schools are in Manyata constituency, that is Embu North and Embu West sub-counties. So the schools in Embu West and Manyata, they don't have any issue with classes.
Na mtazamaji, sawa na taarifa hiyo ni kwamba washikadau katika sekta ya elimu wametetea utekelezaji kamili wa CBC kwa maandalizi bora ya wanafunzi kote nchini. Wadau wa elimu wametoa wito kwa kutekelezwa kikamilifu kwa mtaala huo unaozingatia umahiri CBC ili kuwatayarisha vyema wanafunzi kwa mahitaji yanayoendelea ya soko la ajira duniani. Haya yanajiri huku wasiwasi ukiendelea kuongezeka kutokana na ukosefu wa ujuzi wa kimsingi miongoni mwa wahitimu, jambo ambalo linazua ushindani mkali katika soko la ajira, mafanikio ya ndani na nje ya nchi. Hata hivyo, wadau wanakiri kwamba mtaala huo unakabiliwa na changamoto kubwa, ikiwa ni pamoja na mafunzo duni ya walimu, gharama kubwa za vifaa vya kujifunzia, rasilimali duni na uwiano duni kati ya walimu na wanafunzi.
You know, CBC curriculum is practical, so it is more practical and talent oriented for the children. We identify what is the strength of the children. That is what we motivate most, and it is the best curriculum actually. Yeah. One of them is school fees. You know, we are at the parents currently, they have they don't have enough finances, so there is a need for government to support a lot of the children, because some of the parents doesn't have finances to take their children back to school. It is quite important for the government to chip in, especially to support some of the private institutions, because financially it's quite straining, and government support is highly needed. It's also, it will also help in harmonizing the both private and public schools. Yeah. If government chips in and helps such institution like this in some loan, and also if we can have a loan which are of low interest, it will be very much helpful.
Lack of knowledge, hiyo iko kwa wazazi. Wazazi wengi hawajakuja kuelewa CBC, tena hawajakuja kuelewa kwa nini walimu wanahitaji materials, hawana pesa, hawana that motivation ya kujua wazazi ndio wanafaa wa motivate wazazi watoto wao, si walimu. Mzigo kubwa wanaachia walimu, na walimu hawana hiyo CBC ni ya kila mtu. Inahitaji community, inahitaji wazazi, inahitaji mpaka taifa.
According to me, CBC is good. CBC, I think it's the best. Basing from 844, that is what I did, and CBC. For CBC, the kids have a chance to explore and know what they're supposed to be doing. Yes. Parents are yet to be enlightened. That is where the teachers, the government comes in, and that is where we first have to tell us as parents, this is what you're supposed to do, because we go into this thing blindly, and at times you find you don't help your child the way you're supposed to.
Na mtazamaji, taarifa inatufikisha mwisho wa habari ya sasa mwendo wa saa 10 alasiri. Jina langu ni Emmanuel na nakutakia alasiri njema.